G'day trendsetters and bedwetters, it's the old Gooserooter here from Geraldine. There's a reason people tell stories. It could be a yarn, could be a laugh, could be a lesson. Hell, could even be a laugh hiding a lesson. But sometimes it's how we can help ourselves make sense of the things without having to explain them properly. No good story ever started with facts or a lesson, but all good stories started with one day I was having a beer. No good story ever started with one day I was having a salad. A beer says something happened. A beer says this might go sideways. A beer said wasn't planning on learning anything today, but here we are. A beer says it was a fuck up. We didn't get killed, and years later you can look back and laugh about it. And that's kind of how life and mental health work too. When life stops making sense, when pain turns up without an instruction manual, when your head is doing 19 to the dozen at 2 o'clock in the morning and just won't shut up, when you're doing everything right and you're still losing, or when that raw reality is just too sharp to hold on to. So we shape it, and some people call it God, some people call it hope, some people call it purpose, routine, gratitude, some people call it tomorrow. The story that we tell ourselves help give that mystery a shape that we can live with. When your mind is loud and the world feels hostile, and you just want to heal everything. You want to figure it all out. Sometimes you just can't figure it all out. So you heal by telling yourself a story that lets, I don't know, you just make up bullshit sometimes. But you heal by finding a story that lets you get out of bed in the morning, to keep going and to not give up on yourself. So mental health and positive thinking isn't pretending everything is fine. It's choosing a version of that story where the pain isn't the end of you, where the moment you're in isn't that whole book, and the mess has still got room to move. Some days the story is big and hopeful. Other days it's tiny and practical. Get up, make a coffee, have a shower, breathe. Some days that's enough for the day. You're allowed to change that story. If the one in your head is saying, I'm broken, rewrite it to, I'm still here. If it says, this will never end, soften it to, this is hard, but it's not permanent. You don't need certainty. You don't need all those answers at once. You just need a story gentle enough that you can live with inside until things start to shift. And they will start to shift slowly and quietly, often when you're not even looking. So you just tell yourself the story that helps you get through the day, that helps you process everything that's going on in your mind. And it's not a sign of weakness. It's survival with a bit of dignity. So next time you're having a beer, just think too, this might go sideways. But anyway, that's just my thoughts from the workshop today. Have a good one. And a cold one.